Hi.
Okay, so we did a one-off, and now we're hopefully continuing the story. I am, unfortunately, I like one-offs for funny reasons, like comedic purposes and all of that. But serious one-offs, I'm not as big of a fan of, just because.
That one wasn't as funny. The only funny part was, that really wasn't funny at all. Only funny part was Dean and his silly little PE outfit. Kyle's too good at this, and we give him nothing. So here we go. Let's watch it with no context.
Let's watch. Yeah. Meat. Pounding meat. Could this be a metaphor for some of the writing on the show? I would be really surprised if either one of them survived this.
You're learning about the intro people in Supernatural.
What'd you tell her?
That we go. You like Gary.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that I want to waste my Saturday night with him.
It's like you want to have a fight or something.
Like something possessed you to do it?
I knew exactly what I was doing. I was crystal clear.
Then why'd you do it?
I don't know.
It's horrible.
9 G's. That's a hefty bill.
Where did you get that?
Doesn't matter, we have it. See, certain charges, ones you don't want the missus to know, they show up under shady names like M&C Entertainment.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, like dropping plastic at a nudie bar, for instance.
Her name was Jasmine. I don't like to go to strip bars. My body was
His wife is so great. Or was so great.
And then there she was.
Jasmine.
She came right up to me. And I don't know, she was just perfect. Everything that I wanted.
Well, you pay enough, anybody will be anything.
It wasn't about the money. I don't know what it was. It's hard to explain.
I wouldn't like myself if I was him.
Your wife found out?
No,
Yeah,
she
I don't
never
think he likes
knew.
himself right now.
Then why'd you kill her?
For Jasmine. She said we would be together forever. Afterwards, me and Jasmine were supposed to meet, and she never showed. I don't know where she lives. I don't know her last name. I don't even know her real first name.
Okay.
I'm an idiot. And you
Yeah.
didn't think to tell this to the cops?
Yeah, you are an idiot.
Before. The stripper didn't do it. I did it.
Seems like you had
I know
a
what I deserve.
pretty great marriage. You ruined it in every way possible.
Give me the death sentence, I'll just do it myself.
At least you're suffering. That somehow makes me feel slightly better. I don't know why.
Autopsies for the wives and tox screens for the perps. There's nothing unusual in their system.
What about the husbands?
Can I see your badge again?
Oh, they got a good one this time.
There was one thing. An anomaly.
Oxytocin?
It's a hormone that's produced during childbirth, lactation, and sex.
What'd I miss? This is my partner.
Well, that is blatantly obvious what happened there.
You can call me Ian.
Dr. Roberts.
Try a greasy breakfast. Best thing for a hangover.
Watch it, buddy. I'm the only MD here.
Don't be funny.
This is Dean's research.
Jasmine, your customers murdered their wives. You don't think that that's weird?
Yeah, I think that's super friggin' weird. But you know what it ain't? My problem.
What's that? Siren. Like Greek myth siren? Hey, I read.
Yeah, actually. But the siren's not actually a myth. It's more of a beautiful creatures that prey on men, entice them with their siren song.
It's okay. She's asleep.
I felt
Taking care of her like this? Most guys would have put her in a nursing.
It's no big deal.
Oh.
She's my mom.
most guys are terrible if they put their mom in a nursing home. Unless they like senile, I don't know why you would even do that anyway.
Yeah.
No offense to anyone who's done this. Sorry if I offended you. I would never personally put my parents in a nursing home.
I mean, your mom takes up all your time.
Yeah.
I could be with you forever.
I just need you to kill your own mother.
If only your mom wasn't here.
This one touches my weak spot, which is loved ones. Because these loved ones don't...
Lenny Bristol was definitely another Siren Vic.
Hey, you,
Oh yeah, he
got your cell phone.
he heard the other end, and it was Ruby, and he didn't like that.
Yeah.
Got anything?
Some lore from a dusty Greek poem. It says you need a bronze dagger covered in the blood of a sailor under the spell of the song. Most likely some kind of toxin or venom. Something she gets in the Vic's blood.
That makes him go all Manchurian Candidate. What do you think? She infects the men during sex?
Maybe.
Supernatural STD.
Once it's done, the Siren's got to watch her back. She gets a dose of her own medicine.
This show knows no bounds.
Snake gets knifed by its own venom.
Can't stay away, huh?
Actually, we're here on business.
I'm so upset about that scene earlier. I'm still upset.
You know,
So bad.
oxytocin.
Excuse me, Dr. Roberts.
Yeah?
Excuse me, we're a little busy here, buddy.
Yeah.
He also.
So am I, pal.
What's your name?
Nick Monroe, what's yours?
I'm Special Agent Sam Stiles. This is my partner, Dean Murdoch.
What are your badge numbers?
You're kidding, right?
I'm just following protocol.
Look, man, whatever. Just call our AD. He'll sort things out, huh?
What the fuck? This is a whole new level of fuck.
It seems that they've been put on my case by mistake.
You're questioning my authority?
No, sir.
How is this gonna work? I don't know how
Me.
you would.
Last time I checked, son, DC has jurisdiction. Well, the next time you want to waste my time with stupid questions, don't.
Bobby.
I'm sorry, guys.
Just don't let it happen.
Bobby.
But get this, I feel like I found something that they were all banging strippers from the same club. Go down there and check it out.
See, we're kind of lone wolves here.
You know what? That sounds like an excellent idea. Just give me a second with my partner, and we'll.
Why me?
Because I gotta get the blood samples. Just take him to the strip club. Keep an eye out for the Siren.
That's your jam anyway.
Just focus on the naked girls.
I've never seen Dean complain about going to a strip club.
All right, we're taking
Didn't
my
say
ride.
that.
No complaining about the tunes.
No way. You driving Impala?
Yeah.
It's a 67, right? It's a 327 4-barrel.
Yeah,
They're
actually.
gonna become friends.
Thing of beauty.
We'd like to run some tests.
You know, I've run every test there is. It's my job.
We know a specialist who'd like to try out a theory.
Nobody's fault but mine.
Zeppelin recorded it in 75. It's a cover of a blind Willie Johnson tune.
Definitely not an actual FBI agent.
You shook me! I went to the crime scene this morning. So I'm bagging this up. So I went back through all the files, and it turns out a flower just like that was found at every crime scene.
We've watched him twice. Whoever took the blood.
Must have tampered with the tapes.
What is so important about the blood anyway?
I think someone drugged the men, made them commit murder.
What? Haven't you ever been in a relationship where you really loved somebody and still kind of wanted to bash their head in?
Never. That's so messed up.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to date her after that.
Well, no. And now we drink. Just 'cause.
Really?
She's the villain. Don't.
Earl.
Life happened. People change.
Now he has been drinking the thing that
But it's nothing to feel guilty about.
controls.
So you two split up?
Yeah, I suppose that's a word for it. Have fun, no regrets, and live life like there's no tomorrow. For instance, I have been thinking about you all night. Parts of you.
Just parts.
They're very distracting.
Okay, yep. Totally a bad guy. Pretty sure we know he's drugged because they're not even closing the blinds. But it's gotten dark
Oh,
suddenly.
you know. Because they didn't close the blinds.
You think Kara's the Siren?
Well, I did a little checking up on her. She's only been in town for 2 months.
Yeah, and?
And she has an ex-husband, a dead ex-husband, Carl Roberts. Dropped like a stone, no warning, supposedly a heart attack.
Well, maybe it was a heart attack.
Did you sleep with her?
Yes. Absolutely.
Holy crap, you did. You could be under her spell right now.
Dude, I'm not under her spell.
Unbelievable, man. I just don't get it.
What?
First it's Madison, and then Ruby, and now Kara. It's like, what is with you and banging monsters?
Look, Dean, I'm telling you, it's not Kara. I feel fine.
I'll bet you do. I gotta handle this, Sam. By myself.
What is with you?
I
Monsters.
I don't blame Dean.
I need your help.
Sure. With what?
Canvassing. We gotta find somebody.
Although in good storytelling, if one of the protagonists is this smart, that means our villain is gonna really step it up here somehow. Because he's really smart.
Good.
Like he's making really good choices right now, which. So it was Dean all along.
So let's say she is
Dean
drugging
is
her
the
Vicks.
siren. You figured it out.
How's she pulling
Which
that
is
off?
so messed
Should we
up.
object to him?
He's in on this.
Wasn't it too good to be true that he loved
be
the
your little
67 Impala and all of Dean's favorites?
Sam, you can't trust him. In fact, I really feel like you should get him out of the way so that we can be brothers.
It would have been more interesting if he went in a different direction than brothers.
Yeah, you're right.
Dude. Yeah.
What are you doing here? Dean?
Why don't you cut him just a little on his neck right there?
No. You poisoned him.
No,
Why would the villain be solid?
And it wasn't some bitch in a G-string.
Just
He didn't do anything for me.
I would
And I gotta tell you,
trip
Sam,
my hand
that
away.
kind of devotion, like watching someone kill for you, is the best feeling in the world.
Is that why you're slutting all over town? No.
Okay. Remember what I said about them upping the ante, the bad guy?
So I know you two have a
what I'm
lot
talking
to
about.
get off your chests. So why don't you discuss it, and whoever survives can be with me forever.
Maybe when I was in hell. Maybe when I was staring right at you. But the Sam I knew, he's gone.
That's so?
It is not the demon blood or the psychic crap. It's the little stuff. The lies.
You want to know why I didn't tell you about Ruby? And how we're hunting down Lilith? Because you're too weak to go after her, Dean. I'm a better hunter than you are. Stronger, smarter. I can take out demons you're too scared to go near.
That's crap.
You're too busy sitting around feeling sorry for yourself.
I'm really befuddled how they're gonna get out of this. Is she gonna show up and somehow help? I am seriously confused how in the heck they're gonna get out of this. I was hoping he would show up, but I had no. I thought it can't be me.
I love him so much.
I was hopeful, but I thought there's no way Bobby's just gonna show up, and he did.
Bobby.
Yeah, and showing up when you did.
Done the same for me, more than once. Of course, you could have picked up a phone. Only took one call to figure out that Agent Nick Monroe wasn't real.
Sloppy.
It's gonna be okay?
Yeah, fine. Yeah, good.
You know, those sirens are nasty
I love that he
things.
knew that just from a call.
That it got to you. There's no reason to feel bad.
Dean, look, you know I didn't mean the things I said back there, right? That it was just the siren spell talking.
Of course, me too.
So we're good?
That's how we
Yeah,
work
we're
out our
good.
issues. Monsters made me do it.
I need to start just trusting my initial judgment, because this happens in every single episode. I always go, oh, villain. And then, whoop, I end up changing my mind because they're good at making me change my mind. And then I end up being right, except not quite. And they always end up making it far off from where I thought it was going to go, but still kind of in the direction I initially think, but I never fully commit to. Every time it gets me, this show.
Did you think it was the agent when you first saw
Yes.
him? You did. You thought it was him.
He
right
was
away.
my first. He was my first guess when there was blood samples missing, because I was like, well, he was in the office. He's the only one that could have possibly taken it. But then the flowers were in her room, and then she had him drink, and then I was like, oh, maybe it's her. So and that was smart in their move, because it totally worked.
That's what I mean. I'm like, I know the title's not going to give you anything, and like nothing's going to give you. But this is one of those episodes that I'm like, ugh, Kyle might figure this out. I don't know.
What's the title?
Sex and Violence.
Yeah, I wouldn't have figured it out from that.
I know, but it's like there's no way that would have given you anything.
I thought that Dean didn't actually drink from the bottle and he faked it somehow. We were going to see that like a flashback later somehow subtly, or he was just going to say it. We were going to like, oh, it looked like he drank from the bottle, but maybe he really didn't touch lips with it and he had suspicion. And so then he was going to be faking it this whole time.
Yeah.
Although I thought, man, that was some commitment because he even cut into his own brother's neck. I thought, man. And then I thought, no, they're both under the spell.
Yeah.
So I was like, I immediately thought, I don't know why it didn't make any sense why the female doctor would just show up there, but I thought maybe for some weird reason she's here. And then it was Bobby, and Bobby makes the most sense. But I was also like, I don't know, I just didn't think it was possible that Bobby would actually show up. So
yeah,
but it really was the best route to go at that point because they were screwed.
They were totally screwed. So what did we learn? Don't drink after people. Because you never know who might be a siren.
Yes. Especially under these times. Don't drink after people. Just a good idea in general.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, goodness. Well, that was...
Yeah.
That, you know what? That was super.
Naturally.
It really was. It was a great one.
Are we watching this time?
I just talked over you.
Should we do it again?
Nah, let's keep. No. Yeah.
Are we any good at this? It's like we didn't do this, but you know what? If you want to see if we're better at it, like, subscribe, and stay notified, and go over to Patreon.
Yeah, and
we get better.
Bored,
I promise.
There's
it's
other
fine.
episodes over there too.
Check those out. They're better.
Right over there.